I picked up the new Squier Stratosonic. Yes, the infamous one with the Epiphone bridge. Anyway, I always wanted like a Les Paul Jr. With, you know, this P90s, the single coils, and Leslie West. And I have a Les Paul. I can't kind of vibe with it, and I've had it like for almost 40 years, 30 some odd years. I'm just so much a Strat guy. So when this came out, I was like, oh, perfect. So I trotted down to my local guitar center. I know the reputation that Guitar Center has, which I don't necessarily disagree with, but this experience was great. I went down there, they had this, tried it out. I was like, okay, cool. There was a divot in the 2nd fret, so that when you bent, say, the D string or the A string, it's like in between the two, kind of, you could feel it. So I asked about it, you know, do you have any more in the back or anything? And they said, no, this was the only one. Who knows? But anyway, they said, bring it over to the repair guy. So he took a look at it, and he went, yeah, and he buffed it out a bit, and he said, okay, it's a lot better, but it's still there, you can still feel it. So I said, okay, you know, what are the chances they'll knock off a few bucks? And he said, you know, I don't know, you can ask. So I asked, and they knocked off $100. So I got it for $329 or whatever. Sold as is, so I'm stuck with it if anything goes wrong. But anyway, so that's my story of how I got this. What do you want, the good or the bad? You know what, everyone talks about how great these are, and I agree. I've only had it for less than 24 hours, and I totally agree. I'm thrilled with it. Okay, here's the bad. First off, here's the neck pickup, which sounds great. Now here's the bridge pickup without adjusting anything. So I haven't adjusted. I know I can move the pickups up closer and stuff. The neck pickup is much louder, as you can hear, but it sounds great. The bridge pickup is weak and tinny, and it is just not great. So I'm sure if I can't adjust things, I'm sure I'm just going to replace it. Not a big deal. You know, I mean, it was even at full price, it's less than a $450 guitar. So what are you going to do? But here is something that I haven't heard anybody mention. The tuners are rattling. Okay, so let me see if I can get this to kind of work. So I have the volume off on the guitar. So, can you hear that rattling? Okay, now watch. And it stops. Hopefully you can hear that, the rattling, and then it stops. I think it's the E and the B, the low E and the B, and I can sort of, you know, go. It wobbles, so I don't know if there's a way to fix that, but whatever. So I'll replace those. But aside from that, those two issues, and those are really the only issues. The neck feels amazing. It's a really thick poly finish. So if you don't like that, you might want to hit it with a little scrubby pad. But anyway, I don't mind it. It feels great. The fretwork is perfect. The fit and finish is amazing. It looks great. I love the looks of it. With the black headstock and everything, it looks great. It plays great. It stays in tune great. Everything about it, except for the couple things that I mentioned, is amazing. So, here comes the fun part. When I was looking up the specs on it, The body is made out of some sort of okume or something. It's Gabon, something, I don't know. It's like, I guess, in the mahogany family. It's a little bit lighter than mahogany, and I guess it's a little brighter tone, a little more upper mids, supposedly, whatever. The guitar feels great. It's not super heavy, it's not super light, you know, it's not one of those like, almost feels like a toy or anything. It feels great. So I was looking it up, and I didn't even know this. The knobs are push-pull knobs. So I was like, what? So what they do, I guess, is series parallel and in and out of phase. So that only really works with both pickups happening at the same time. Okay, so if I put on both pickups, okay, and pull the volume knob up, there's a little boost in volume and a little boost in like lows and low mids. So I'm guessing that with the volume knob in, it's in parallel. So that's just like a normal Strat, you know, normal pickup kind of a deal. Okay, then when I pull it up, it becomes in series, and that now makes these two single coils, which, by the way, in the middle position are hum canceling, which is nice. Now makes them in series, so they're wired up just like a humbucker is, because the two coils on a humbucker are wired in series, not in parallel. So here it is with the knob down, just sort of the standard. Then when I pull it up, now if I put it back down, so can you hear the difference? I can totally hear the difference. Of course, with distortion, the difference is still there, but it's minimized. It's covered up a lot by the distortion, which evens out the sound and compresses and all that stuff. But you know all that. Okay, then the tone knob down must be in phase, so just regular. And then when I pull it up, it's much thinner and much weaker, so that must be the out of phase sound. So here it is, I'm guessing in phase, and then, so here, so that's the regular, and then when I put it out of phase, see, so can you hear the difference? So there we are. Pretty awesome. I really like it. And with some gain, let's see, what do we have this set for? Okay. So that's the bridge. Then the neck. So see how it compresses and kind of helps to even out the volume discrepancy. That's the neck. And that's the bridge. So with some distortion, the bridge doesn't sound terrible, but I still think it could sound better. And then both together, and you can hear the hum canceling. See? So now if I pull the volume knob up and have the single coils wired in series, now we get more of like a humbucker. Okay, so here it is, regular parallel. Then I pull it up. it's an amazing guitar. So if you're at all on the fence, if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. But if you're at all on the fence, should I buy it, should I not? Buy it. It's amazing.